Hi, my name is Sarah Hertig. Welcome to Wellness in Society, the importance of physical wellness as it relates to culture and the individual. Wellness, as we have been taught in this course, is based on 8 interconnected and interrelated dimensions: environmental, spiritual, emotional, financial, intellectual, vocational, social, and physical. In this presentation, we will discuss wellness and its impacts on the individual, issues with wellness, especially in the dimension of physical wellness, a plan to address physical wellness, and ways in which we can better our own physical wellness. Wellness is an ongoing process that promotes and enhances personal well-being. This promotion and enhancement enables the individual to reach their personal potential and contribute to the community. Wellness is much broader than health, but it is interdependent on health, where changes in one affect the other. In the 21st century, more and more awareness is being paid to wellness and its impact on health, and it is driving social change. Take, for example, environmental wellness. The air we breathe, the water we drink, and the communities we live in have an impact on the other 7 dimensions of wellness and have a direct link to our health. This connection is changing how we address issues with our environment and how it relates to our own wellness. There are many positive effects of improving wellness within each of the 8 dimensions. One of those is improved personal health. An improvement in personal health decreases reliance on traditional medicine, increases life expectancy, and reduces the strain on an already overburdened medical system. Technology is changing how we monitor and improve our own personal wellness and health. Through smartphone technology, individuals can use apps to set goals, make changes, and see the results of those changes as it relates to their own wellness and health. At the National Park Service, employee wellness is a high priority. Many jobs at the National Park Service require extensive time outdoors, and many times in adverse conditions. In order to maintain a safe and healthy work environment, employees are provided with on-site health screenings, flu shots, classes, time to conduct physical training during the workday, mental health services, protective equipment, and healthy food options, just to name a few. This support results in decreased time away due to illness and injury, and an increase in productivity and creativity. Several years ago, I was sitting in my doctor's office for an annual checkup. I had several questions for him. One was why I was struggling to lose weight. He explained that as I got older, weight loss, especially in women, becomes more difficult. But he said he knew the best medicine to prescribe to me. I would have to follow the directions perfectly or it wouldn't work. He wrote out a prescription and handed it to me. On it, it said, exercise. Take 1 to 2 times daily for 30 minutes, 5 to 6 days a week. I laughed and agreed there is no magic pill that will ever replace physical activity. As I learned from my doctor, physical activity, or the lack of physical activity, has a direct effect on wellness and health. As we age, our physical activity decreases. Our cardiovascular functioning decreases 1 to 1.5% per year after age 30. Muscle mass decreases 40 to 50% between ages 30 and 60. Our metabolisms slow, but our appetites do not. And that pesky loss of muscle I just mentioned also contributes to a slowed metabolism. Our quality of life may suffer as getting out and doing things we enjoy becomes more difficult. Physical activity has a direct impact on our health and can decrease weight gain. Weight gain and obesity, as many studies have shown, can lead to heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and infertility, just to name a few. Those health problems can lead to higher medical costs, shorter life expectancy, and diminished wellness in all wellness dimensions. Newton's first law of motion is an object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion. Simply put, a body that exercises will stay more mobile and active than one that is sedentary. So why is being physically active such a challenge? For many, it is making physical activity a priority. Daily demands and commitments to family and work decreases our available time to dedicate to physical activity. As Newton's first law of motion points out, an object at rest will stay at rest. So finding that motivation from within can also be a challenge. Existing medical conditions may limit or impair our ability to be as active as we think we should be, which is why it is incredibly important to talk with a doctor or medical professional before starting any exercise program. Finally, it can be scary to start something new, and for many, physical activity is a new endeavor. There are thousands of philosophies and practices of physical exercise out there, and figuring out where to start can be difficult. Park Prescriptions provides the perfect solution for all of us seeking to increase our physical activity. Basically, as part of a health and wellness plan, doctors are prescribing outdoor activity to patients. Getting outside increases our activity levels. It increases our exposure to sunlight, which affects our vitamin D levels, and it increases the healing of existing injuries and illnesses. Getting outside decreases stress and anxiety. It decreases the effects of depression and reduces aggression, anger, fatigue, and sadness. It improves ADHD symptoms and improves cognition. It reduces isolation and increases our connection to our community and our sense of belonging. Park prescriptions are important to physical wellness and overall wellness. Fewer people are spending time outdoors, and it has been shown that socioeconomic disparities in health parallel disparities in access to green spaces and parks. Parks are often the only source of nature in many urban communities, and that connection is important to wellness. Currently, there are 21 active programs in 26 locations across the United States, and new programs are added regularly. In New Mexico, for example, national, state, county, and city level parks have put together a unified map of trails based on fitness level with uniform park prescription signage. Participation is free and voluntary, and patients who take part in the program are eligible for lower health insurance premiums. In conclusion, outdoor physical activity can be increased through the use of park prescriptions. That increase in physical activity has a direct impact on physical wellness and benefits the other dimensions of environmental, spiritual, emotional, financial, intellectual, vocational, and social wellness. For more information on park prescriptions, please visit the National Parks Conservation Association at www.npcs.org. Get outside, find your park, and find your wellness.